When I heard that Google was coming to Detroit, I thought that Detroit is changing. I don't know if a lot of individuals have been aware of kind of the changes that have been happening in Detroit with the Little Caesars Arena downtown, with Tech Town kind of emerging downtown Detroit into the Midtown area. And I'm like, okay, now we have another heavy hitter. Here we go, like we got another one. So that's what I thought.
I hope to walk away from Google Denver Sandbox with a little bit of the magic. I view Google as, you know, the pinnacle of a technology company, and to be included in an evening like this I wouldn't miss it.
I'm excited about Google, seeing what you guys are all about, seeing what opportunities you guys have, seeing your plans for growth. I feel like Google has a huge influence on so many things, and there's probably a 10-year plan that no one really knows about from Google. So I think understanding the process, the mindset, the culture of Google is just really interesting to understand the impact that you guys have on everything else.
How's everyone doing today? Yes, my name is Vinici Delva. I was born and raised in the county of Dade County. Yes. I grew up on 27th Avenue, 159th Street.
It was really cool to see people from my hood, Opelika, come up to me and ask me about my experience and really figure out and understand that Google is something that's attainable to them. Going to Detroit meant so much to me personally because it's a city actually where I was born and raised. And to go there and be able to see that there is a thriving tech hub, so much innovation, so many people who are doing amazing things and have so much pride in what they do, it made me feel like not only do we as Google have something to offer the city, but the city has something to offer us.
May I ask, how did you see yourself in Google after 5 years or 10 years?
One thing I can say about Google, and that's fully true, is just the immense growth and projects and ideas within inside Google always gave me so much more opportunities and things that I could. And this is as a non-engineer in a very technical company. I had so many things to work on, so many new things to put my passion into. And so in 10 years, I'm fairly sure I'll work on something different, new, and still exciting.
What is it like to be a Googler, right? We had a panel, we had our site lead talk to us. Who did you connect with that maybe it'd be great to keep in touch with this person?
I wanted to attend Google Sandbox because I felt like it'd be an opportunity for me to learn about one of the companies that I've admired since I was little. I'm Android all the way. I love Google. So.
One of my favorite things about the Google Sandbox program is the people. It is going to the program, getting to meet the incredible folks that attend, and seeing them through the hiring process, and then seeing them end up at Google has been incredibly fulfilling.
About 10 months ago, I was sitting in the same seat with all the other Sandbox participants. I was really excited to hear, up front and personal about the stories of people's lives at Google. Being from DC, in a place where there aren't necessarily a ton of companies coming in all the time, and to know that there were opportunities potentially maybe in Google, but the fact that Google would even come out to DC and seek out, talented individuals there to give them opportunities was really exciting. My name is Marco Hardy, and I am a head of industry at Google.
This is really important to Google. You think about how we want to grow as a company, but it helps as well our culture evolve and become more diverse and more creative.
We keep talking about the importance of diversity and inclusion, and seeing this initiative and seeing the investment in really making sure we have that diversity is phenomenal.
I want to work for Google. I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone else is going to say that.
I think I drank the Kool-Aid. I love everyone's enthusiasm. I loved basically the Googlers' kind of vulnerability, their openness to kind of share their story with us. It was just nice to understand how such a smart, talented, creative, and strategic group makes up Google.
And I think for me, it humanizes Google. And you put a face to a name and a face to a title, and that to me really breaks down the walls for people who potentially want to work at Google, which I think is a really cool experience.